Good afternoon, Mr. Zhangjie.
Good afternoon, Ms. Chen.
So today I feel very honored to have the opportunity to interview you.
Thank you, Ms.
And I want you to first make a short introduction of yourself. Is that okay?
Of course. My name is Zhangjie, and my nickname is Ryan. You can actually call me Ryan. And I'm from South China Normal University, majoring in law and economics. And I'm kind of like getting like a application this year. Yeah.
So actually you are a double major.
Yeah, I'm kind of double major. Yeah.
So it must be very difficult to handle both majors, right?
I don't meet like particularly hardship during my academic years, but honestly, I worked so hard to get my grades up, and I think I just like it paid off. Yeah.
How high the GPA you have achieved?
I'm kind of ranked the top number one amongst the 203 classmates in my class, and I gained like 4 out of 5 the scout, so it's pretty like kind of like relieving. Yeah.
You mean in both majors?
Yeah, it's kind of yeah.
Wow,
I'm
that's
saying-
amazing actually.
Thank you.
Because
I'm so flattered.
it's very difficult to be the top student in one major already, and you have been the top in both. It's very impressive. And I heard that you have been applying for some schools, right?
Yeah,
For graduate study.
Yeah, currently I'm applying for the graduate school in the U.S. For my further education. So I'm really excited about that, and right now I'm just like on my way. Yeah.
Is U.S. the only region you have considered?
Yeah, kind of like the most the ideal place that I set up for my future. For my like the further education must be like the school in U.S. Yeah.
Have you done application to any other area?
I think yeah, I've done some like application in Hong Kong, and I have achieved like several offers in Hong Kong. Especially I'm applying for the schools like the programs of the finance, especially the Master of Finance. So I'm kind of get some like right now.
What kind of offers in Hong Kong have you received right now? By now.
Like the Hong Kong University and the CUHK, the Chinese University of Hong Kong, and those two universities are really privileged, like amongst like the whole university like in the world. So it's my honor to achieve that. Like,
Is that finance program?
yeah, it's kind of like finance program.
Is that you got enrolled directly, or have you been through some kind of interviews?
I've been some kind of interview during the application process, and I think I had a pretty good time with my buddies, like practicing with each others, and every day I would just like hang out with others, and I think it's kind of like maybe like realize what the teamwork is. So it's kind of like impressive experience like in my whole life.
Actually, I think the offers of the finance program in CUHK and HKU is actually dream offers for many students. And I think you must have had a very strong background to succeed in getting them. Would you mind if you shortly introduce to me your background?
I'm kind of like as I previously like mentioned, I major in law and economics, and I've done some kind of internship in the security companies and the investment company in Shenzhen, basically. So I'm kind of getting some experience in the finance field. So I'm kind of also kind of have like the disciplinary background in my academic part, as well as the internship. Yeah.
Do you have any advice for students who is going to take the TOEFLs or IELTS test and also GMAT test? Have you taken this test?
Yeah, I've taken the TOEFL and GMAT as a requirement, as a must to be like qualified for those business school, and I achieved like 16 in GMAT and 111 in TOEFL. So recently, so it's kind of like my experience is kind of advice will be like you should like think that life is a roller coaster. So sometimes it's up and downs, and you have to like take all everything you got, and you have to be like positive and embrace everything that you got. So I think it's the positivity that leads to the final score or the ultimate goal that you gonna like strive for.
Actually, it surprised me to hear you from saying that life has ups and downs because it seems like that your life is consists of only ups. Have you experienced any failures or setbacks in your
Um,
life, like when applying for schools in the US?
Yeah, of course. Sometimes I get like the rejections or like some kind of waiting list in for some universities, and at that moment I just like stay calm and just find out like what's wrong with my application and with myself, and I'm trying to work on myself on that point, and I think I'm working on this. Yeah.
Would you please tell me what is the best school you think you have applied in the US and what is the most possible school that you get into in the
Um,
US?
Yeah, my very first choice in the U.S. school will be MIT, and I think it's the most ideal place for my further education because it got like the finest and the best education, like the facilities and the faculties there. So which will certainly like add some kind of awesome like experience, academics one especially to my like whole life experience. So I'm kind of grateful for that, and my goal would be like to be engaged in some kind of security companies and working on the IPO deals in the Asia Pacific regions, especially Hong Kong. So I think I'm just like combine my academic performance and my like the internship here kind of together. So I think I'm like step by step like on my way with this. Yeah.
So it seems like that you are really interested in the financial fields,
Yeah, of
and
course.
I think that is your first major career choice. Well, do you have any further plan once you finish your graduate program?
I think I just as I have mentioned, and my short-term goal would be like
Finding a job?
get a position like in some company. Yeah, in the Asia Pacific region. Yeah, that would be my like goal like for sure.
So uh, it's really amazing to hear about your experience because as a
Thank you.
student with such a solid background like you, and even applying for the university like MIT, which is also one of the dream school for me actually, I really feel happy about what you have achieved so far, and I hope that you can really continue to be successful in the future.
Thank you so much.
And thank you so much for coming today.
Thank you so much for your interview.